There he is. That was harder than you think. You did such a great job. He's so not happy. Thank you guys for joining us. Look at him go. Again. I think it's because he doesn't know what to do. Thank you for joining us. As you can tell, the Short Box King is not here this week. We actually... Here you go. Here. We planned out... Oh, I just snowed. That's cool. We planned out an entire bit for Short Box King, but none of us remembered that he was going to be in Kentucky. So I'm repping the symbol. We got Winston repping the regality of it all. Such a good boy. Don't worry, he's going to get praise and snackies. Right, Andrea?
Yep.
He's getting snackies. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right, let's get to the important part of the evening. We're going to walk you guys back out into the back, the front room. I'm Ben. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy I didn't get scratched. Kyle's behind the camera. Andrea's on snack duty this evening. This coming week is phenomenal for us. We are super stoked. The 21st, on Thursday, we've got late night comics. So that sale starts at 8. We are going to have this huge selection of newly unprocessed dollar books. I think it's like 80% new. John Dudas is super stoked about this late night comic. So I know the general back issues will be half off, but if I know John in any capacity, when he gets excited, he'll usually tack on some sales. So I would expect that the wall may have some discounts on it beyond the 25%. That's all I'm allowed to say. On Saturday, the 23rd, first of all, we also have Batman Day books left over to give away. Kyle will give you a little view of those. There's 2 of them. There's Joker Deadly Duo and then the prelude to Gotham War that's going on right now, Batman. So if you're in the shop and you didn't get any Batman books for Batman Day, feel free to grab them. And then on the 23rd, which is this Saturday, Phil Kennedy Johnson is going to be doing a signing for us. Surprise, surprise. I know everybody tuning in probably hasn't heard me say that before. He'll be here from 4 to 6 for the signing.
Yes.
4 to 6. And you get some free signatures. He's a really great guy. He's doing some stuff with the Cleveland Public Library this weekend also. So a bunch of events for that. We have some of his books available there. We have a few up in our back issues. We have a few graphic novels that are great. I've been rereading his Action Comics run. He's got a new book this week that is awesome to get signed. A little bit of everything. You got like Marvel or DC or a little bit of side properties. Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's it.
That's what we described that we were going to cover.
Yeah.
At the end of the video, if you would like to see what's on the back issue wall, stick around. It's a good reason to stick around. This is our 174th new comic release night video.
Woo-woo.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. We're stoked to hit 175. We're going to maybe start to do some new entertaining things. Not that.
We're dancing.
You guys never have to see me do that again. I'll stop.
Dance intros.
That's about it. If you are coming into the shop for the first time in a long time or the first time ever this weekend, don't forget to support us by picking up these t-shirts that I stole the company credit card to make. Or else I get fired. And that's it. We have a very large new comic table. Very large. So we're going to get to that. Starting off with
first appearances.
First appearances. Which I seem to always forget. On the Marvel side of things, you got Star Wars Dark Droids D Squad, which is like a secondary miniseries to go along with Dark Droids. It's a fantastic story about a team of droids led by R2-D2. We'll get to that on the table. But it is the first appearance of the D Squad. Superman number 6 has the first appearance of the Chained, or just Chained. It described as a Doomsday level villain threat. Whatever. And then in Wonder Woman number 1, which we won't be able to say enough about in half our video, it's the first appearance of a new character named Emily, spelled a little odd, maybe Amelie, and then the Sovereign. So we will definitely.
We'll be talking about that, yeah.
In a couple minutes. Cool. Coffee. All right, bottom of the table gets us the aforementioned box of upcoming signing fodder. Phil Kennedy Johnson, Mark Waid, we got Sarah Kuhn, Cena Grace. We're going to keep filling this up with back issues and recent issues, whatever, as we find them, so you can get them signed when you meet these fabulous people. And then one new action figure with 2 modes. You got Blue Beetle in battle mode and Blue Beetle, who probably is also in battle mode. Like,
yeah,
he's not just lounging.
He's always in battle mode.
We'll do that side when we get to kids stuff. But with Image, you've got Declan Shelby's written and drawn series, Old Dog. All the miniseries in Act 1 right there. They don't have an Act 2 scheduled yet, but so far that's it. And then Ice Cream Man, we're on volume 9 for that trade paperback. Now we've got Gunslinger Spawns on number 24. That'll be your cover A. This will be your cover B. Noctera is back with number 16. And then 2 new number 1s from Image this week. Junior Baker, The Righteous Faker. Really trippy, cool cover. Really, it's the same cover, same artwork on the inside. That's number 1 of that miniseries. And then Hexagon Bridge, which Kyle and Andrew got a chance to read. It's about a couple that gets lost interdimensionally, and they've got some weird allies that need to kind of bring them back.
Yeah.
But aren't they like plagued by like mischief imps or something in that dimension?
It's hard to say what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think one is a robot.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, not sure.
Yeah.
I love a good questionable robot. Image also gives us Antarctica number 3, Big Game number 3 for Mark Millar, Spawn number 345. Spawn looks a little more evil than normal.
He does.
And that'll be your cover A. This will be your cover B. Scrapper is on number 2 of that miniseries.
3.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, I missed 2 already. Good Dog, Bad City. I never noticed that. Time Before Time's on number 27. Hey Kids Comics finishes up with issue number 6. And then, big waiting game for this one, but Saga number 66. How do we say this? We were afraid to turn the pages.
Yeah.
As always, but still worth mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. One last big one from Image. A reprint of Jack Kirby's first Star sci-fi story. Adam Star and the Solar Legion. So it's a complete reprint, one-shot of Jack Kirby stuff. Early Jack Kirby sci-fi. Now we're into Marvel, right?
Yep.
Bloodline, Daughter of Blade, completely collected that miniseries.
Yeah.
You've got Tiger Division, complete miniseries. An epic collection in the form of Amazing Spider-Man. This one's Round Robin. Where's John Shear when we need him to describe what issues are in there? How great they are. And then the complete Sins of Sinister hardcover for X-Men. So you've got all the one-shots, including the 2 bookends like Dominion and the one that kicked it off. Mm-hmm. Above that, a modern epic collection for Guardians of the Galaxy. This is subtitled Someone's Gotta Do It. This is my probably epic collection pick of the year. Where are we collecting here? Oh, the Dan Abnett and Lanning Annihilation Conquest miniseries that introduced modern Guardians, which are the Guardians that the movies were based on, and then the first 12 of their ongoing series, second to none as far as Guardian series go. This is absolutely the one I would hand you if you said, what Guardians book should I read? This is it. And then we're into Star Wars Marvel stuff. Star Wars Bounty Hunters is on volume 6 of their current ongoing paperbacks. Now we got that Star Wars Dark Droids D-Squad. Most of the people who are getting Dark Droids, we put this on your file because it's like a direct companion series. If you're worried and make sure you want to get it, just let us know. We'll make sure we put it in your file.
I'm pretty sure these guys are going to be half responsible for fixing this whole Dark Droid scenario.
I mean, Chopper's on it.
I know.
Chopper's on it.
I guess you can't call it dialogue, but seems like there's a beef between R2 and Chopper.
I can dig it.
It's pretty good.
I can dig it. One variant for that one, you got the R2 variant, looking snazzy. One more Star Wars book for Marvel this week, Bounty Hunters number 38, Dark Droids tie-in. Looks like General Grievous gets into it.
Mm-hmm.
On the superhero side of things, we've got Death of Venomverse number 4 of 5. Bunch of variants for that one. The Stegman Other variant, the Design variant, the Saturday Morning Cartoon variant. Personal favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Personal favorite.
Bagley.
The Bagley variant. Thank you. He doesn't normally do profiles. Normally he's like stretched out. And then 1 in 50 variant featuring, I guess that's kind of a spoiler, but you kind of knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's not very clear.
Yeah, true.
Cool design. Wolverine number 37. Was fantastic this week. Juan Jose Rip's artwork really shines. It's kind of a Wolverine Hulk team up through the ages, and it is brutal.
Super brutal.
Brutal. The variants shine on this one, though, because you got Capullo with I think they called it a spoiler variant, but there's really no spoiler. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Greg Capullo doing Wolverine, awesome. We got a 1 in 25 cover, very reasonably priced, because I did them this week because it was John's birthday. And then Buzz on the Internet, promo variant, 1 per store. We got 2 because we have 2 different Marvel distributors. But 1 per store sent to each store, and it's Capullo's all art cover. So, sweet.
Yeah.
Can't say no.
Came bag, too. So
Oh yeah, it's like polybag.
Yep.
X-Men's got a big one with their annual this week. It is 100% Captain Marvel versus Cyclops. If you ever wanted to see what Cyclops was capable of, he's got to pull it all out here because that's a weird fight. You'd think that he would just get annihilated. Uncanny Avengers is on number 2 of 5, and it's a big Rogue issue. And then we've got the Avengers 60th anniversary cover. I believe that Brian Hitch there with the Ultimates on it. Alpha Flight number 2. This will be your cover A, and then this will be your homage variant. And then Guardians of the Galaxy number 6 is a deep cut, but it is a phenomenal. It's not even an end to story arc. It's a phenomenal issue that really ties together the first 5. Not like they were disjointed or anything, but really gives you that poetic roundup to what has been going on. I'm really loving this series. So we've got the main cover there, the Momoko variant. I really don't know why she did Howard the Duck, but she did. It's beautiful. And speaking of it being beautiful, we have the 1 in 50 virgin cover of it, which inexplicably sold for like a bunch of money on eBay. So like I try and pick an eBay price for variants when I look them up, and then I like undercut it by like $10 or $15. I want everybody here to get their dibs in the comic shop. The only listing I found sold for $150. So we've got you want me to lift it? Mm-hmm. So we've got an $80 1 in 50 Peach Momoko, beautiful Howard the Duck cover. I say go for it. It helps pay my rent. Really rare to see Amazing Spider-Man this deep on the table, but that should tell you how much good stuff this week came out. This is the middle of the Goblin story arc, which is putting it kind of lightly. John Shearer would say that it is great. And that you should read it. And you should. It's a great cover. We've got the Gleason. That's the Gleason one? I thought this was the Gleason one.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Ramita
did that. Ramita did a Sinister Six cover. And then we've got Gleason on the 1 in 25 variant, which is gorgeous. Compared to what happens in the rest of the book, too. It's all tied together.
Yeah.
Dark X-Men's on number 2 of 6 with the Fall of X storyline. And then we've got the Goblin Queen. I can't remember the other one. Loraz.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the Pepe Loraz cover.
Yes.
Big one for us in the shop. I know it's number 4 in a mini-series, and if you haven't checked it out yet, you might be waiting for the trade. Please pick up the trade. This is a perfect 4 issues for Marvel. I'm not a huge Loki fan. I don't think Andrew can even spell Loki.
I can.
I've been holding on to that joke all day. Everyone collectively loves Loki. We like forced it on John Shearer because he was kind of like pitter-pattering about it. This is a perfect end to it. A perfect end. And like each book has a great tone to it. This ties it all together just like Guardians kind of did. Wonderful. Beautiful. Can't say enough good things about it. Put the trade on your pull list if you were waiting for it. Cult of Carnage Misery wraps up with number 5 in that miniseries. And then another big number 1. You got Uncanny Spider-Man, part of the Fall of X tie-in stuff. Kurt Wagner is hiding out in New York trying to make amends for some recent crimes against humanity. He didn't get caught up in the Fall of X with all the mutants dying on Krakoa. And he's trying to be Spider-Man. He borrowed Spider-Man's suit. He's getting advice. He's trying to do quips. It's adorable. It's exactly what you want from someone describing to you, hey, Nightcrawler's going to try and be Spider-Man. He doesn't know what's going on, but he's giving it his best shot. Just like Spider-Man did in the beginning. 5-issue miniseries, I believe.
Yep.
I think so.
Cool. We've got that cover I was holding as cover A. We got a 1 in 25 variant. And cover B.
Sure.
Do you know it?
It's Garbett.
Oh, Garbett. Okay, cool. Great cover. Whoa. This should tell you something about what's going on this week with comic books. When Captain America number 1 is halfway down the table. Written by J. Michael Straczynski, a fantastic first issue of a Captain America ongoing. He's back on it. I've been waiting for this guy to give me a meaty ongoing for a while. And it's getting kind of the Punisher treatment with that Jason Aaron run, where we've got a current Cap story that's very relevant and a story about the youth that was Steve Rogers forming into the man that would become Captain America. It's a great back and forth.
It seems like it's going to tie in with the villain that they're using too, that like something that happened in Cap's past ties in.
Okay.
Now it can change his future.
I'm in. Like I like a good slice of life Cap story. So yeah, great cover A. We got the foil cover, which is very spiffy. I did it.
You did it.
I know it. Ramos,
yes.
Yep. George Perez, beautiful. We've got Frank Miller. He's jumping. Cap saving the sun. Gary Frank, wonderful cover. Especially when you read the book now that I'm looking at it because he's being really helpful. Yeah. The Avengers 60th anniversary cover by Cho.
Claypal.
Oh, and Cloypole. Great. I was going to call it the E Pluribus Unum cover if I got locked up. Spine-tingling Spider-Man came out last week, and it was beautifully creepy. We got the Momoko covers late. They were scheduled to come late, so if you want one of those, we'll happily grab one for you. Great one-shot kickoff.
Except, Marvel, your QR code doesn't work in the back to the song. I tried it again.
Oh, it's still nothing.
Don't piss Andrea off this time of year. She's empowered by Halloween. One big facsimile edition for Marvel this week. You got Rom Space Knight #1, completely reprinted for $4.99. Woohoo! And then What If Dark has a new one with What If Dark Carnage. Little bit of a questionable what if, like it doesn't take place in like a big piece of Marvel history, maybe a small piece of Carnage history, but it's a fun story written by Larry Hama. Cool, of G.I. Joe fame. And there are a ton of beheadings.
Yeah.
Fun art, fun story. He's like trying to escape Ravencroft and like unearths a completely ancient plot by Dormammu. It kind of goes off the rails in a cool way. We got cover A for that one. We got the homage cover by Bradshaw, and we got a 1 in 25 variant on the table. Look at that. The next two rows are Predator versus Wolverine. We had a ton of pre-orders for it. There's a ton of buzz on the internet, and the issue #1 of the 4-issue miniseries does not fail to deliver at all. It is hunted, predator, prey. They're back and forth. They get really good hits in on each other, and then they're like bleeding out in the snow and trying to figure crap out. They run away, and they figure each other out back. And the end of the book, it's 4 issues, so like it's got to go somewhere. They're going to use the known history of Wolverine and insert Predator at those junction points. So like this one, Canadian wilderness, he's young. Next one's going to be in the jungles with Task Force X. Awesome. Knuckle, like knockdown, drag out fun. Very cool. That'll be your cover A that I was holding up. We've got one homage variant featuring Wolverine. We've got...
This is the Segovia variant.
Cool. We got another homage variant featuring Predator. We got a Peach Momoko cover.
This is McNiven.
Oh, cool. McNiven. Oh, look, he's getting stabbed. I didn't even see the slice marks. And then the Young cover, adorable. A 1 in 100 all art variant by Alex Maleev, which is really rad. And then a $25 1 in 50 cover. And then the Maleev cover for $15 with a title on it. So very cool idea from Marvel. They've been exploring it for a while. I think it got pushed back for a minute. Glad they waited, whatever they needed to do to fine tune it. Worked out really well. Coffee. This is normally the part of the video where I would pass this off to John Shear and get my voice arrest. But he's really not here. So at the top of the table, we have Wonder Woman #1. Wonder Woman #1 was beyond phenomenal. It's written by Tom King. It's kind of a long-awaited authorship. We were kind of waiting for him to pick up this book. We got a couple teasers about it, and it was unfathomably worth the wait. I would wait another year for it, knowing now what I'm in for.
Oh, yeah.
100% unanimous staff pick. I never do this, but I placed a reorder earlier this evening because I knew we were kind of going to run out with some pre-orders and stuff. And I got 30 more copies. 35 more copies. And, like, that's kind of wild to go in blind on, not knowing what, like, the rest of you guys are going to pre-order. Trust me, I do not regret that decision in the slightest.
No, you won't.
Anything you want to add to it?
It's amazing, and you should read it. And if you're not reading it, there's something wrong with you.
It is the absolute beginning of a Wonder Woman story. It is an absolute reimagining of the way she's going to address threats and what those threats are. I'm not saying like, oh, it's a new villain. Like, what's Wonder Woman going to do? It's a thematic reimagining of Wonder Woman, and it works perfectly in today's world. In her classic mythos of stuff, there's some Amazonian politics. There's some just absolute Wonder Woman taking care of the bad guy situations. It is a perfect first issue of an ongoing series. Perfect. We are out of cover A's. But please let us know if you would like one. I have those coming back in, and I'd love to put them in everybody's file. So we do have available the cover price blank cover, the cover price Rose Besh variant, the 1 in 25 $10 Matteo Scalera variant of Black Science fame.
Oh, I like that.
I like them all. 1 in 50 variant and the 1 in 100 sketch black and white version of cover A.
That's the one right there.
Kyle and I, we were both this close.
Mm-hmm.
Like, both of us this close to seeing how much cash I got. Superman number 6 out this week. I'm super jazzed to read it. There was so much good stuff to read this week. We've been reading, nonstop through processing since yesterday morning.
Yep.
If not last week. We were reading one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But so this is next to my reading pile. Coming back from the Night Terrors hiatus, there's Superman number 6, new villain. We've got cover A right there. That's the acetate cover.
Show him.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Andrea, I can do it. Very cool. That's the blank cover.
Yeah.
The ever adorable, look at his sultry face. His sultry eyes.
So cute.
Rose Besch, and then Lee Bermejo did the other cover, the last one.
The not cute cover.
Yeah, the not cute at all. Oh, and right below that, we got some ratio variants. 1 in 50 variant for $15, and a 1 in 25 for $10. In the middle down here, Green Lantern War Journal number 1, solid John Stewart only story. It's a little slice of life. He's kind of giving up the lanterning. We all know that doesn't work out very well for anybody giving up lanterning. It's written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. Come grab this and get it signed. He is killing it on DC stuff. His run on Action Comics was great that I just finished. Seems like his run on this is going to be phenomenal. The artwork's great. The timing of it's great. It works alongside the current Green Lantern ongoing. So great.
Which I'm loving that too.
I'm loving that too. That was your cover A with the awesome minigun on it. We got a cover B here, dog tag variant, glow in the dark.
Yep.
Glow in the dark. And then 1 in 25 variant featuring Swamp Thing. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, it looks like Swamp Thing.
It does.
Collectible, but odd. Catwoman number 57 is a Gotham War tie-in. That's another one on my stack I gotta catch up on. So that's number 57, cover A by Nakayama. You got a cover B by Quesada. That's a connecting cover with the Batman from before. And then cover C...
Swaby.
Oh, by Swaby. Mm-hmm. Cover D by... Any glasses?
Teresa Cons. I'm not familiar with them.
Cool. Beautiful cover. Harley Black, White, and Redder is on number 3 of that miniseries. A little hyena action down here.
I like that the blood splatter says ha.
Oh, man. You're spotting that all over the place.
There's some good blood splatters this week.
1 facsimile edition from DC this week. Detective Comics number 58 is the first appearance of the Penguin.
That's him?
That's it?
Oh, wow.
I don't know why he's shirtless. Nightwing's on number 106. God, that's a cool cover. I didn't look at that one either. Mm-hmm. Nightwing's on number 106. We've got variant covers for that one. This one's by Dan Mora. This one is by, why did they flip it? Jamal Campbell. And then 1 in 25 variant for $12. Cyborgs for Dawn of DC is on number 3. God, I hid that.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
And we've got a cover B by Nakayama. Speaking of Dawn of DC and the color purple. Titans, also on number 3. We got that cover A. We've got $12 1 in 25 variant and spiffy $15 1 in 50 variant for that cover A. Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker. They're on book 5. We have one cover on there for the table. Sean Murphy, what do you know? Hawkgirl's on number 3 of 6 for that miniseries. Batman Superman World's Finest, written by Mark Waid, who's going to be here on Friday the 13th in October. Woohoo. That's number 19. Looks like a Riddler story. We've got a Tony Daniel cover B, a 1 in 50 variant, a 1 in 25 variant, which the longer you look at it, truly phenomenal. Truly great colors, very absurd. I love it. I love the crowbar. I like weird hair. I don't know if that's the Joker or not. It's just odd.
Yeah.
It's a good cover.
Kryptonite crowbar. That's like the coolest thing I've heard.
It is, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds good.
It does.
Like,
I enjoyed saying that.
You know what's fun? I bought a crowbar recently, and it's green like that.
What?
Yeah.
You have a green crowbar?
Oh, it's from Menards. It is. DC's The Vigil by Ram V is on number 5. Great miniseries going on for them. I think this is the penultimate issue, but I thought it was the last issue until I read it. So, but great miniseries. If you haven't checked it out, ask me about it, and I'll put it in your hands. The Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing, hardcover volume 1. Ooh. We got Batman, Superman, World's Finest, volume 2 in hardcover. The complete 7 issues of Batman, The Audio Adventures in paperback. The Jock story, Batman 1 Dark Knight, with an EMP hitting Gotham while Batman's like transporting a new villain, like an unknown villain. It's pretty cool. So that's in paperback. And then, because it fit, The World of Borderlands is a hardcover about the game Borderlands. It's kind of like a encyclopedia of characters, weapons, enemies. Fun little one. We didn't order this. This showed up with Diamond today. Tales of the Orishas?
Orishas, yeah. It's based on Brazilian pantheon of gods.
Oh, cool. Okay, sweet. It looks kind of like Avengers 4. Like
the family, yeah.
So if you're an homage cover collector,
Right.
EC presents Two Fisted Tales, Volume 1 in paperback. Vault, we've got a new issue of Money Shot. That's number 4. Frank Miller presents The Last Ronin, Book 2, number 4.
Just Ronin.
Oh, God. All right. Turtles is later. And then probably my favorite graphic novel of when it came out in hardcover 2 years ago. The greatest comic book adaptation I've ever read of Slaughterhouse 5. The artwork's beautiful. It's edited and not rewritten, but edited by Ryan North of Squirrel Girl fame, of Adventure Time fame. It's not absurd. It's a perfect adaptation of one of my favorite books of all time. Please buy this. Please buy this. Get the hardcover. It's beautiful too. That's your PSA of keep classy. One of our favorite miniseries that ended up earlier this year, Blue Book this is volume 1, so this is from 1961, completely illustrates actual accounts of alien abduction. A lot of them Bible Belt, middle of the country, Midwest stuff. So really down to earth, but very accurate.
Weird urban myths.
Oh, cool.
Tales.
I was just stoked that this labeled volume 1 because now we're going to have more. From Star Wars High Republic Adventures, you got the Nameless Terror, that complete 4-issue miniseries that came out for those. The Witcher has a new miniseries, Wild Animals. That's number 1 of 4. You got Stranger Things. This is Tales from Hawkins.
4 of 4.
Oh, I thought they had subtitles for who it was. I guess I'm wrong. 4 of 4. Yeah. And then big for us, because we're such big fans of the Many Deaths of Layla Starr, the same creative team is putting out Rare Flavors. We had an ash can for it a couple weeks ago, and a couple of you picked that up and really enjoyed it. It is essentially like a darker idea of a modern demon kind of taking over in an Anthony Bourdain-esque role. He's got very nefarious intentions. He hires a filmmaker to kind of film his exploits as he travels the world of food.
Yep.
But he's weird about it, in a well-written way. I am so excited to see what comes from this series. So that's number 1. Please try that one out because The Many Deaths of Layla Starr is absolutely one of our favorite books. And then we've got an unlockable, so it's a 1 per store, all art cover. Grimm is on number 13. Right below, we'll keep with the single issues. Right below that, House of Slaughter, number 17.
Something's killing the children.
No, House of Slaughter.
Oh, really?
Number 17 had a late shipped 1 in 25 variant. Now we've got Something's Killing the Children. They're number 33. It is rare they came out on the same week.
Yeah, gotcha.
Something Killing the Children, number 33. We got a bunch of variants for that one. There's a cover E. That was an FOC variant. There's also an FOC variant. We're calling that one's cover F. And then the 1 per store, so the unlockable variant, the all art cover of cover A. 2 complete miniseries, Know Your Station and Behold Behemoth in paperback. Below that, the first story arc of Earth Divers. So you've got Native American college students with a Supreme chip on their shoulder. I'm not going to lie. They discover a time machine and they want to go kill Christopher Columbus to avoid all the atrocities against their ancestors. It is brutal. It is brutal. Red Sonja is on number 3 of the current ongoing series. And we got some Gargoyles, Dark Ages. They're on number 3. That'll be your cover A. This will be your action figure cover, which is kind of dark now that I'm looking at it because he is stoned. Then from Dynamite also, you got Disney Villains. They got Hades on number 2. And then one shot from the Chilling Adventures of Archie.
It's
Madam.
not a one shot. It says it's
Holy
supposed to be
shit.
continued.
I will back up.
So, just so you know, when you read it, it continues. You're about to get another one.
I felt her voice in my inner ear. All right. Not a one shot.
Not a one.
Madam Satan will return. This is a Hell on Earth issue. Am I good? That'll be your cover A. That'll be your cover B. Ooh, she looks messed up. All right. TMNT Armageddon Game, the Alliance miniseries, so that side miniseries for that in paperback, completely collected. Then we got TMNT Ongoing, that's issue 143, cover A, 1 in 10 variant, which is a wrap cover. Kind of fun, but the wrap's not really exciting on the back because it's just crotch. And then TMNT Stranger Things is on issue number 3 of that miniseries. We got a couple extra covers for that one. Actually, I don't think these are supposed to be on the table. I think I put them on the wrong stack.
Oh, okay.
I put them on the wrong stack. But we do have a 1 in 25 variant for it, which is very cool. And then one last row. Kids collections, or all ages collections. Marvelverse Monica Rambeau Photon. Her essential appearances, Scooby-Doo Mysteries. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries. That's on volume 3. We got Mall Goth, which just looks delightful. It just looks
her purse is
delightful.
shiny.
Investigators has a new hardcover with All Tied Up. We got School Trip, same author's New Kid. Surprisingly, Sarah, we just had Terry Liebenson in the store, and she's great. Archie Christmas Wonderland, just time for Halloween. And My Sister the Cat is on volume 3. We keep cat manga in stock no matter what. That was a full table. Am I right? You want to give him a shot of the wall?
Sure.
All right, let's give him a shot of the wall. As I mentioned, it's going to be quick because I'm tired and John Shear wasn't here. As I mentioned, Mark Wade will be here for a signing on the 13th. We also have Cena Grace coming up later that month, Sarah Kuhn coming up later that month, but Philip Kennedy Johnson definitely this Saturday from 4 to 6. He will be here. There will be free signatures available to you. Don't forget that before that, on Thursday, most of our back issues, if not all of our back issues, will be half off during Late Night Comics from 8 to midnight, and we will have a full table of new, unprocessed dollar books, and it is exciting. Thank you, New Collections. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Andrew, for correcting me on Madam Satan. And thank you, Winston, for being so regal.
Our Royal Highness.
Yes. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night. We'll see you for your comics tomorrow.